Hello, so today I'm going to show you how I set up landing pages and then split test them, and I've used this to make tens of thousands of dollars for the clients that I work with. So I use two tools. I use ConvertKit, which is about $30 to $50 a month depending how big your list is, and then I also use ClickFunnels, which is I think $150 for the basic plan. On ClickFunnels, I'm going to click over here on the right side, build a new funnel, and it's going to give you, where is it? There it goes. So this is going to be for the purposes of lead magnet. I'm just going to use a mock lead magnet that I created as an example, and actually this is what it looks like right here. It's just an ebook. It's actually just an ebook cover, but we're going to pretend this is an ebook that I'm going to be giving away and then split testing the landing page. So for these purposes, we're just going to click the collect emails option, and how about awesome lead magnet as the name. Select build funnel. So it's gonna ask you to pick a template here. We don't have to do anything fancy, and in fact, with landing pages, the less fancy the better, I've found. So let's see, let's do this one. Now over here on the left side, we've got two steps to this funnel. It's just the opt-in and the thank you page. We don't really need a thank you page for this. I'm gonna get rid of it. It removes that complexity. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna make a very basic landing page. Now, the basic components that make landing pages work really well that I've found is simplicity is key. You got an image of whatever the product is. In this case, we're pretending this is an ebook. And then you've got a headline that has some kind of transformation, some kind of promise from an A to B. So in this case, learn how to add $49,000 to your revenue in 90 days. The time frame also matters. And then the mechanism is the high conversion email funnels. And then another important aspect of a good converting landing page is the call to action here. So you could just say, yes, I want to sign up. But often when you split test and you say something more specific, like, yes, I want this book, or yes, I want to learn how to blank, the call to action works a lot better. Okay, so we've got this in place. Now we need to connect it to ConvertKit. So navigate over here. Now in ConvertKit, up at the top, under Grow, there's landing pages and forms, and that's the page I'm under right now. And what we're going to do is go over here and create new. We're going to create a new form. We don't need a landing page. We've already got the landing page. We're going to create a new form. And the options that are available here, I don't think these really matter that much. I usually choose inline. And then, again, doesn't really matter that much. I usually choose Claire because it's very simplistic. I'm going to rename this test. No, I'll name it Z test. So it comes up at the bottom. Okay, right now it just has email address. So I'd like to hit the plus sign here and add first name. And then move this over here. I'm going to get rid of this built with ConvertKit thing. Okay, so with the landing page, you can collect whatever information you want. You can collect their phone numbers, their last names, whatever. The less stuff that they have to enter, the better. So I usually, personally, only do the first name and email address. And then the subscribe button, I guess I would match it with this button. Yes, I want to learn how to create email funnels. So let me copy that. Go back to here. Yes, I want to learn how to create email funnels. Okay. So now we've got the basic thing in place. We're going to hit save, and then we're going to hit publish. Now it's going to pop up this embed your form thing. It's very important that you embed the form because you want to be able to track people that landed on the page. And so the way to do that is with the HTML option. And you're going to copy this entire thing just by clicking the button. And then we're going to go back to ClickFunnels. And I'm actually going to delete all of this stuff here because this allows you to plug it in to ConvertKit. They've got some kind of integration up here at the top. But I've found when you integrate it this way, it doesn't allow you to track the views and the conversion rate, or at least not easily. It's easier just to delete this, delete the name, delete the email, delete the button. And then we're going to add a new element. We're going to add, what is it? Custom JavaScript and HTML. You're going to add that here. Click on it. Open the code editor and paste the HTML that you just copied. Boom. There we go. Well, let me save this, make sure it updates. And while it updates for a second, sometimes it takes a minute, I just want to point out that there is nothing below this line here. There's nothing down here in the white. So this is considered above the fold, is anything that's in the view. When somebody loads a page for the very first time, a landing page, everything they can immediately see is considered above the fold. With my landing pages, I go for maximum simplicity. I don't have anything below the fold. There's nothing else. If we were going to add something, it would probably be like a testimonial. So if there was somebody in my niche that could vouch for this ebook, and there was somebody that was well known, there was somebody that had a lot of clout, I might add like a testimonial down here in the bottom. I would try to keep it above the fold, but if there was no room, then that would be the next thing that came down here. Okay, let's see if this updated. Perfect. Okay. So now it's updated. This is actually the ConvertKit box that we just created over here in ConvertKit. And so now we've got this. I titled this Z test, but I'm actually going to rename it. Let's just call it Z test. This is landing page A. Landing page A. Click save. I'm going to go back to the landing pages and forms. I'm going to duplicate this. Oh, I forgot one step. In ConvertKit, you want to make sure that when somebody downloads this, it triggers the correct incentive. So when somebody's downloading some kind of ebook or something like that, you want to make them double opt into your email list, because that'll improve your deliverability. And what that means is, if you don't know, it's when you get sent an email and they force you to confirm your subscription. So it's usually an email with a big button that says, click here to confirm. And by doing that, you are consenting to receive more emails. And then the person that's sending you the emails, because they can prove that they have an entire list of people that double opted in, their deliverability is much higher. You want that. You want to make sure they're double opted in. So that's what this is about. See, there's a button here that says auto confirm new subscribers. You definitely don't want that. You don't want to auto confirm new subscribers, because anybody could just come along to your landing page and enter any random information, and they give you thousands of spam emails, and then your deliverability will actually drop, because the gatekeepers, the Googles and the Microsofts, the corporate inbox managers, let's say, they'll see that you have a list full of spam emails, and they'll drop your deliverability. So we're not going to check that box. We're going to keep an incentive email here. And just to give you an idea what this looks like, it's just an email that says, hey, click here to confirm your subscription. I will usually customize this a lot more. I'll say something like, hey, here's a free gift. Or here's your free gift. Or here's your ebook. Here's your ebook. Whatever. And then they have to go to the inbox. They have to open this email, and then they have to click this button to get the ebook delivered to their inbox. Yes, I want the free ebook. Save. Now, when they click that button, it's going to send them to whatever this link is. So I'm going to go back to my ebook. Now, let's imagine you have some kind of ebook, you have some kind of file, whatever it is. Maybe it's a free training. If you have it hosted on Google Drive, you need to make sure that the options, let's see, where is it? Yeah, you want to make sure it's not restricted. So I have to share this. Anybody with the link is now a viewer, and then I can copy the link, and then anybody I share this with can get access. So there it is. Boom. What else? What else did I miss here? Advanced. We don't need to mess with that. General. That's fine. Sometimes I'll add here. This is the message that pops up when they enter their information into the landing page. Sometimes I'll remind them to check your spam or promotions box. Boom. Okay. So now we're done with this. We're done with this form. Now we're going to duplicate it, because this is for landing page A. So let's go back, hit save. Let's go back, duplicate. The only thing we're going to change about this, I'm just going to call it, I'm going to remove the words copy of. That's going to be landing page B. And again, the reason I put the letter Z at the front here is just so it comes to the bottom of all the forms that I have, because on this account I have a ton of forms. Okay, so we're going to hit save. Now, if you navigate back to ClickFunnels, go back to the funnel steps. Now we just have one landing page variation here. So we're going to create a variation. So this will end up being the A variation. create a duplicate from the output, for opt-in rather. Misread that. So this will be the A version, this will be the B version. You want to drag this slider so that 50% of the traffic goes to each. 50-50, apply the changes. Now, at the current moment, these are exactly the same. These are exactly the same landing page. So what you want to do to correctly A/B test a landing page is you want to select one element in the B version and change that. So if you're like, I love the way this works on the A, I love the way this looks, I think it's going to convert well, but I'm not so sure about the headline. Well, let's go into the B version and just change the headline, nothing else. And then in order to test it, we'll add a different code here. So let's say this is just too redundant, right? We've got the headline here, and then we've got the headline here again. So what if I just make it, enter your information to get instant free access. And then I'll delete this box. So all I did with the B variation is I changed this headline. Now I also have to change this code. We're going to the B landing page version. We're going to hit publish. It's going to bring up this form, this embed information again. Go to HTML again. Copy this. Okay, now we're going to edit this. The code that's in here right now is from the A landing page form. Select all, delete, paste in the B landing page form code, and then hit X. Then hit save. All right, now we're done. Now when we go back here, we've got the A version, the B version. The only difference is that headline that I pointed out to you, and the code on each one of them is different so that we can test them. Because in ConvertKit, if we go back to the landing pages and forms page, scroll down to the bottom. We have the Z test here and the B test here. It'll track your visitors on each, and it'll track your conversion rates. And so ideally you want about 1,000 visitors on each one of these so that you have some good data to work with. And then you can, because you only change one element on each, you can see which one is better than the other one. And then once you do know which one's better, let's say you got 1,000 viewers on this one, and this one just converts way better. You can declare it as a winner. It will automatically delete the other version, and then you can split test something else, some other element. And you can just keep repeating this process, Every time you split test, you have to generate a brand new form on ConvertKit. So I will usually leave this around. I'll leave the landing page B. I'll just duplicate it and then call it version C, and then I'll run A versus C, for example. And that's how I do my split tests. That's how I do it with ConvertKit. It's very convenient. ConvertKit has just great A/B testing tools combined with, ClickFunnels has great A/B testing tools combined with ConvertKit's excellent form builders and email marketing stuff. So if you found this video useful, please hit the like button below. If you have any questions at all about this or anything I didn't explain properly, just ask in the comments and I'll answer as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.